All right. We got our official, and this is going to be the most accurate because I'm an actual basketball genius when it comes to this NBA stuff. I've already made my finals predictions a couple months ago. I might be off. I might not be off. Who knows? But I said the Denver Nuggets versus the Milwaukee Bucks. But we're going to get to the official predictions. Like I said, I am a basketball genius. But we're going to make our new official predictions. And I'm telling you this as a fact. What you see right now is going to be... Listen, I understand, as you guys can see, the little series right here. I won't be able to depict and tell you the exact how many games that team is going to win in or win by. All I know is that the team that I picked to move on is going to move on 100%. So first game, I'm not going to lie. It says the Thunder versus number 8 seed to be determined. I think this is, correct me if no. So this is going to be either the Mavericks or the Kings. Okay, so just assume that this is going to say Mavericks right here because the Mavericks are going to move forward. But, we're going to go with the Thunder. Easy. Is that even disputable? I'm already 1-0 so far. I don't know in how many. Oh, actually, matter of fact, I'm going to say how many games in 2. This should be easy. I'm going to go with Thunder in 5 games. Thunder in 5 games to go to the semifinals. All right. Nuggets versus Clippers. I got the Nuggets in. Man, this is a tough one. I low-key got the Nuggets in about, I'm going to say 6 games. All right. Like I said, it might not be accurate. All I know is that the Nuggets are going to move forward. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's actually a good matchup. Lakers versus Timberwolves. I got Timberwolves in about 6-7 games. No bullshit. I got Timberwolves in about 6-7 games. The Lakers have already been exposed. They're frauds, big frauds. LeBron James, he's just not it. He turns the ball over a lot in clutch situations. He doesn't really know how to play. Luka Doncic is going to get really tired because all he does is complain and flop for foul calls, but he's not going to get at least 50% of those foul calls in the finals. Anthony Edwards is going to really rise here in a situation like this. And Austin Reeves is very overrated. Very overrated. They said he was the best third option in the NBA. He's not. Okay? He's really not. All right, so I got the Timberwolves in about 6-7 games, and then I got Golden State. I got Golden State beating Memphis tonight, and then going on and beating Houston in about 5-6 games. I think that's pretty accurate so far. On the west side, I think that's pretty accurate so far. All right, Cavaliers. We don't even need to see the Bulls or Miami. Is that what's going to be here? No. Right? I got the Cavaliers in probably like 4 or 5 games. Then I got the Bucks in about, I'm not going to lie, I probably got the Bucks in about 4 or 5 games too. I can see Giannis going really crazy in a series like this. Knicks versus Pistons. Let's stop with the overrated Pistons. Can we please stop with the overrated Pistons? For once, right? I understand that they got the best in New York in the regular season, but there's nothing like Madison Square Garden in the playoffs. The Detroit Pistons, who saw this? The Detroit Pistons literally blocked fans. Who saw this? The Detroit Pistons literally blocked fans outside of Detroit or outside of Michigan from even being able to buy tickets. You can't even show up in Detroit if you're not from there, because they know that Knicks fans would have went crazy. They would have took over Little Caesars, just like that's what's gonna happen in Madison Square Garden. And a lot of people question Tom Thibodeau about playing like his guys 40 minutes a night, but you understand doing that is just conditioning them for the playoffs. I understand it can come with injuries. I understand it can come with all this stuff, but doing that for his players can come with It's already getting them ready for the playoffs. They're not going to be out of breath. They're not going to be out of shape. They're not going to be huffing, puffing. They're not going to be doing all this because they're already ready. They played 80 games with 40 minutes. What do you think the playoffs is going to be like? It's going to be easy breezy. And they already got their chemistry. So I got Knicks in 4. A sweep. And you can bet that. I got 4. The Pistons aren't even going to get 1 game. Okay? Celtics, we don't even need to question this. Celtics, again, I think that might be a sweep. All right, where are we at? Okay, now we got the semifinals. Now we're really trickling it down. Since we started with the West, last round we're going to start with the East. Cavaliers versus Bucks. Am I insane for saying that the Bucks have a chance at beating the Cavs? Am I insane for saying the Bucks even have a chance of winning the whole thing? I understand Damian Lillard is out for the first round, but he can come back. And Giannis, we've seen what Giannis can do. We've seen Kevin Porter Jr. and Kyle Kuzma. They've rise. AJ Green, they got a shooter. Pat Connaughton, they got a shooter. Can they beat the Cavaliers? I think they can. I got Bucks in 7. I got the Milwaukee Bucks in 7. They've already proven, the Bucks have already proven, and if you want to hate, don't hate on my NBA knowledge. Because you can argue with me, but you can't argue with facts. The Bucks have already won the in-season tournament. Yes or no? They've already won. They beat OKC in that in-season tournament. So don't act like they haven't been through adversity and all this stuff. And then Giannis in the playoffs when he's healthy. He hasn't been healthy in the playoffs for what, 2-3 years? When was the last time Giannis was healthy in the playoffs? They went to the finals? Come on, stop. And I mean fully healthy. They went to the finals. And he got a good team now, surrounded by role players. Knicks versus Celtics. I got Celtics, okay? I got Celtics probably in like about 5-6 games. 5-6 games. That's what I got. Alrighty, since we're here, Golden State versus Timberwolves. This is actually really interesting. Warriors versus Timberwolves. I could actually see this being a good series. I'm thinking about matchups. I'm thinking about Steph Curry. I'm thinking about Anthony Edwards. I'm thinking about Rudy Gobert. I'm thinking about Alexander Walker. I'm thinking about Jaden McDaniel. I'm thinking about Naz Reid. I'm thinking about DiVincenzo. I'm thinking about Moody, Butler, Draymond. That's a really good matchup. So I think that can go a lot of games. I think this is another 6-7 game series. I really don't know. This could be a toy toss. I actually don't know. Oh man, these are hard games to predict. And I want to be as accurate as I possibly can to make sure that... can I see a Steph Curry run again? Or can I see Anthony Edwards rising up? Are the OGs going to get it done? Is playoff Jimmy going to get ignited, bro? I could low-key see Jimmy Butler going off for like 30 points a game, bro. No cap. This is dead-ass tough. This is actually really tough. Why do they have to do this to me? I really want to be accurate when I say this, y'all. Oh, let me just go with the Thunder and the Nuggets and rip the Band-Aid off, bruh. I don't even know about this matchup. Oh, nah, this is actually bad. This is actually bad, bro. This is actually bad. This is actually tough. Hold on, bro. Let me think. If anything, I can come back. All right. I'm gonna have the Timberwolves move forward. Fuck it. Yeah. I'm gonna have the Timberwolves move forward. I'm gonna have the Timberwolves move forward versus Jamal Murray is one of the clutchest players that I've ever seen play in the playoffs. But I don't like his matchup versus SGA. Joker, we know that he can take on anybody. Who's going to defend Joker? Hardenstein? But OKC has a squad. They have really good defense. Russell Westbrook's going to go back to OKC. Let me think for a second, man. Genuinely, let me think for a second. I think it's going to be a 7-game series with, Aaron Gordon. I like Aaron Gordon if he's playing nice. Who's going to defend Aaron Gordon? Michael Porter Jr., he's a good playoff riser as well. But who do they got on the bench that can compete with OKC's bench? You got to think about it. They got Caruso. They got, I really like that Cason Wallace guy. And they have, Isaiah Joe. Not only do they have Isaiah Joe, but they have that Wiggins guy. They have a whole bunch of shooters on that bench. So I low-key got, I hate to say it, man. I want the Nuggets to move forward, but if I'm being logical and using my brain, I got the Thunder. Thunder versus Timberwolves semifinals. Facts. Which, by the way, this is going to be the second time that Anthony Edwards goes to, oh man, this is tough. Because what if it's like Warriors Thunder? Alright, I'm going to review my list and then I'll edit it. Alright. Bucks versus Celtics. Am I crazy for saying that the Bucks can low-key do it all? But I'm going to be smart and I'm going to say, I'm going to be smart and I'm going to say Celtics. Can the Timberwolves beat the Thunder? Yeah, they can. They have a chance. Anything's possible. But based on the basketball that they've been playing, I low-key think this is the finals, y'all. This is my first rendition on the list. This is my first prediction. Thunder versus Celtics. I low-key like this. Now let me think. Could I see Golden State? What about that? Golden State versus Boston? Woo! Run it back. Golden State versus Boston? Golden State versus Boston again. I could low-key see that. What about this? Nuggets versus Timberwolves again, rematch. The Nuggets upset the Thunder. Just a young with the hand hill. I was hiding on the hand hill. I was hiding. It's tough. I don't want to change this. I got the Celtics as a lock. It's just these 4 teams that are tripping me out. It's really these 4 teams that are tripping me out. If this happens, if the Nuggets and the Timberwolves genuinely match up, the Nuggets are going to beat them. But I just can't really see the Thunder really losing to anybody. Yeah. I'm going to do it, man. I got... No. Jamal Murray. Can Jamal Murray do it? This is dead ass tough. This is actually really hard. Dude, I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do it. This is my prediction. I got the Nuggets versus the Boston Celtics. Facts. I got the Nuggets versus the Boston Celtics. I'm gonna do it, bro. I got Jokic going crazy, and if his supporting group isn't failing, nah. Thunder. And then I got the Celtics going back to back. That's it. That's my finals prediction. Lock it in.